Hey Pat, it's Midnight Designer and we are back playing 7 Days today. And in our last episode, we fell to a combination of our own hubris and karma and other things and just fell. We went and tried to loot a town right outside the hub city that was untamed, and we walked into it like it was any other town. We did very well with the implementation of the pipe bombs, but then we thought we had it all sorted out, and the inevitable happened. The comeuppance. I died. But you know, whoops, because you were there. So I'm not sure what's up with the zombies up in here. We're back at base. But it feels like they have respawned, like it's a new town. That's, they have respawned like it's a new town. So, we're gonna let the water do some work. Look at her moving her little head. Do 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 do. They were going crazy up in his biznatch. All right. So the idea for today's episode is to finish up the jobs that we started before. Now I feel like, now I know for this one the call is coming from inside the house. It was like there, remember? I think we even saw that at the end of the last episode. You want to come out? No doubt. Oh, infected and bleeding? That was one nasty cheerleader. Am I right, though? Am I right? You're right, Midnight Designer. You so right. All right. So the first thing we gotta do is finish our tree farm. Now, I will tell you, it saddens me, in fact, to tell you that the technique of putting trees on potassium nitrate did not work. It did not work. I thought it would work. It would have been cool had it worked. But, I mean, it worked in all ways except for the way in which it grew trees, which it did not do. So, in all ways except for outcome, it was successful. So we're going to switch these over to regular dirt. Oh, we could just do it that way. So we will do it this way. I mean, this saves wear and tear on my pickaxe, but I don't know how much quicker it is. See how I'm getting every single one of these back? That's because in the game, the fall mechanics do not destroy minerals. So if fall mechanics didn't destroy dirt, we could do this in a lossless way. But we cannot. Alas and alack. We cannot. So we are left to do it with trees. Oh, I thought that was a dog. I thought that leaf was a dog, and I almost peed a little. All right. So let's see here. Let's put some dirt on the bar. Now, I'm not sure if I repacified the town. Oh, look, there's two. As I was asking, there's 1, 2, 3 zombies right there. Yeah, I tell you what, always running zombies is always scary. There is, I am learning more and more that you are never safe. Because at any moment, some sucker's gonna be closing the gap. And you're gonna be all like, feats don't fail me now. And sometimes, the feats fail you. It's true. It's a lesson as timeless as, I don't know, the first stories. The feats do fail us. I just hope I get all my potassium nitrate back. Otherwise, this becomes a rather expensive experiment. And not only a exercise in futility at that point. So, yeah. What are you? What happened there? What? Oh, I was like, what strange block has formed here? No, it's not a strange block, bonehead. You put dirt instead of a thing. I was like, oh, I found a glitch. I found a glitch. You did not find a glitch, good sir. Nice block place in there, MD. You know what? Let's do the pickaxe. Let's see if that's, because it should be one hit, right? It is also one hit if you break the. Now, for those of you who say, just plant the freaking trees in the freaking dirt, for those of you who say that, there isn't yet another point in your favor. When you do the trees this way, you cannot harvest them unless the trees are fully grown. If you try to pull the block out when the trees are less than fully grown, they will just disappear. So that is a thing. Let me just get these down. Because I was just thinking about that as I was saying, you know what? We're going to have to move. We're going to have to take those trees out in order to finish the area. All right, our last bits of dirt are here. Now let's use our tree remover 3000. I wonder if the zombies can see through the branches and stuff, because this would be a really cool place to hide. I mean, how wicked is this? Be all like, find me now, zombie suckers. I'm in my tree fort. Ha ha. How do I get out of the tree fort? There, we go out this way? Well, it's a way out, I suppose. But that's crazy, right? Look at, welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Nice. Nailed it. Okay, so let's just place these. And just work our way around. Making the other two sections, I actually got kind of fast at this little technique. It seems less so now that I'm actually talking about it in terms of being fast. But, you know, whatever. So, yeah, in this episode, we're going to wrap up the tree farm, and we are then going to go wrap up the smelting area because that has been unfinished for far too long. Also, and it is getting late. Although in terms of the level of dangertude, that doesn't matter to us as much as the fact that there's just zombies hanging out right there who at any moment could just be like, Midnight Brains! Brah! I probably shouldn't make fun of them, though. They may be subscribers, you know? You never know. I mean, think about it. Those zombies right there. Before this moment, what were they doing with their time? Uh-oh. That one's actually is heading kind of toward us. It's possible. Some of them were watching YouTube, you know, before the incident. And they are both pathing this way over here, except for the teacher lady. She just took a left turn to Albuquerque, which is cool with me. So we may have to hit number 2 here proper. Of course, if it gets too scary, we may also drop a number 2. You know how it is. In the apocalypse, you poo a little. Come on, let's get it done. Let's get it done. We gotta finish this project. Okay, they're still there. Oh, zombie sounds. You are so frightening. Ha! Villanova. So, let's put in... We put into work. Let's put into dirt. And on these, I'm just gonna plant trees on dirt. I set it up this way just so it would be easier to plant. Because as I explained when I was installing the first part of this farm, trying to plant the trees like every other block on just dirt is really tedious. And I still think it's aesthetically worthwhile, so I choose to do it. Even though the Wookiee bush over here is a bit difficult to traverse, if you know what I'm saying. All right, now let's get some seeds planted. Where'd they go? Just trying to keep track of them. And it is getting dark up in here. All right, almost done. And then we are going to... Oh, we still got to plant the other side. And those are really hard. The potassium nitrate failures. And darker still it gets. All right. It's nice to see when a stack disappears at exactly the right moment. It's a good feeling. Oh, missed one. How many times is that going to happen? Into panic? A few, I would think. Come on. Come on. Yeah. As I try to plant these with the zombies breathing down my neck. Well, I guess not breathing down my neck because I don't think they breathe since they can't drown. The tediousness of the planting is becoming ever apparent to yours truly, your humble narrator. But we've only got a few more rows to do, and we are outie. Where are they? There they are. Come on. Now, how cool would it be to be halfway through the episode and halfway done with our 2 projects? Mathematically, that would be very clean. Come on. Come on. Okay, so we will head back to the base. We will put away this stuff. We will, excuse me, grab an antibiotic, flush the toilet, and I heard someone in the water. Hello, you. Can I mean, in what world can I hit you in the face? No. Face? It pulls up when I hit the button. I don't know if that's like recoil or what, but I cannot possibly, personally, I cannot get a headshot anymore. I'm not sure why that is, and I freak out when they start running and I can never get out of crouch cleanly. So I'm almost thinking that the crossbow is no longer for me. I don't know why I can't hit a headshot anymore with a crossbow. Ever since zombies started running, I just can't do it. It is very strange. All right. Let's see. Is there anything we can dump down here? Pipe bombs we don't need to carry with us into the underneath. Are there weapon repair kits? Because we will need to repair. We'll need the auger. Auger. Oi, oi, oi. Let's get the auger. Let's get you and you and you. Potassium nitrate can go over here. Hey, we got the full stack back. Gouda for us. Right? Let's see here. Dirt goes here. And saplings, I guess, go here. That's weird. Feels weird to me. And all my red barn wood goes here. And my wood goes here. Let's see. Why is all this stuff in here? Don't know. You are strange. Let's see here. More potassium nitrate. I'll take the coal and iron with me. The stone goes in the stone chest, which is here. Here. And let's grab some of this just in case. I'm not sure how. I think we're pretty good on materials, but I'm not entirely sure. But I think I dumped everything we needed in the box. Flashlight on. A couple, when I was fitting to get ready to finish this. Oh, we didn't pick up an antibiotic. Balls. Okay. Oh yeah, we got stuff. All right, let's grab all of that. Then we've got paper to make more, should we need it. Okay, so let's do this. Get you on the bar and you on the bar. Alrighty then. Oh, and auger on the bar. Okay. So this part shouldn't take too long. And hopefully all these suckers will be drawn to their deaths. So Okay, how many of these are there? There's a bunch. Wow. So, yeah, I keep hoping that Alpha 12 is going to drop, and then it doesn't, and it keeps not dropping. And they keep talking, and then Mad Mole keeps talking about more and more how they're adding new stuff and everything's exciting. And then I'm like, just stop adding things and finish a thing. I mean, obviously, when it gets here, it'll be very exciting. And in the meantime, we will be happy to do our little projects. But how exciting is it going to be to start a whole new thing? It's going to be awesome. Amazing. Oh, I hear somebody dying. Punk. Yep. They're dying. So here's what I'm thinking for our next sets of episodes. I'd like to work on some outpost bases. We're at day 65, so our next big day is going to be day 70. So I think what I'm gonna do is we'll do that for a couple of days. We'll like go out into the hinterlands and maybe work on some forward outpost type bases. Like if we look at the map, let's see here. Like if we did one like here-ish, like right. The idea is to have one at the vanguard of some place that's either going to be dangerous or that we're going to be leaving dangerous. And obviously some places are super dangerous. So that's my idea for the next few episodes, and then we'll have to see what happens in relation to all of that and Alpha 12. And I hear no zombies at this point, so this is weird. Yep, there they are. There they are. Yeah. So I've also really been enjoying playing Ark. I hope that you've been enjoying some of the content I've been creating. It's really hard to figure out with that game, like how I want to do it as a Let's Player, because it is really, there's really a lot of grinding to it, like to level up and, well, for flip's sake. There's really a lot of grinding involved with that game, so it's really hard to sort of get on, just play a little bit and record, because you can't do that. And at the same time, at some point, you know, me going around picking berries is gonna be kind of boring. So it's hard to figure out how I want to do that. Right now, I'm looking at doing it purely as a multiplayer kind of experience. Right now, sort of messing around with it with the Broken Ankle crew until Alpha 12 shows up. And then the co-op series with Joe the Pirate. So that's kind of where it is. Okay, so do I have torches with me? I don't have torches with me? Oh man, well, I can just run up and get some. It's not that big a deal, Midnight. Because you need antibiotics anyway, you filthy animal. Alright, let's get the couple torches and an antibiotic and continue to talk. So anyway, as far as art goes, I think that is the better way to do it as a co-op multiplayer thing, because there's a lot of stuff about that game that benefits from playing with someone else. So that is what I will do. So let's place these torches and stuff, and we will be about finished. Well, hopefully we'll at least be able to see better, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, no, wait. No, it's not like that. It's like this, right? And then you place... I'm trying to remember my own thing. Then you place a stone above, right? And that covers, like, the top, and it doesn't look... And then it looks like that. Let me back up and look at one that's actually done. Oh, I hear a horde. Horton hears a horde. Okay, so we place it here. Place stone above. And that leaves a little bit of light. We'll leave the light on for you. Alright, well, I'm going to finish this and cut away. And when I come back, this will be a done project. So you hold tight, and I will be right back. And we're back. Just in time, I think, for a horde to be running overhead. So perfect. But we are done. Here is the first floor. And then down here is the second floor. Here is the supply chest that is shared by both sides, upper and downer, which is not a proper way to say that, I suppose. The upper and the lower. But flashlight off. Yeah, this part didn't turn out as good as I would have liked. And I pretty much smashed every piece of redwood along the way. But I think it's okay for now until I figure something else out, which may be in the Alpha 12 build. But for right now, this looks pretty cool. So, 2 projects done. How you like me now? If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to start a conversation, why don't you start one? Where? In the comment section below. Next episode, we start Johnny Appleseed in the Apocalypse with forward front bases. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.